Crowdscape, Banana Farmer, Baker Perkins, and King. Four of the top hitters. Four of the top hitters straight into the house with the mouse. Charge up, brothers, charge up. Oh, yeah, that one's Aussie. I can hope that one's real Aussie. We're going to pour the fucker now. Oh, bastard doesn't want to come off. Sacrilege time. Yeah. Big day out today. Drove to Cairns and back. Smoked some weed before I left. Smoked some weed when I got home and drinking some beers. There you go. There you go. Look at that fucker. Eh? Look at that. Eh? Bit of this, bit of that, and a bit of fucked up there, you know. Half a dozen or so. See, we're going to smoke this one fucking here. A bit of White Widow. White Widow cross Afghani. So we'll see how we go. On with the show. God, that's sweet. God, that's fucking nice. Oh man, it is fucking awesome. Oh. Fucking oath. This old boy's fucking, he fucking cruising down this fucking alley real easy. I had some fucking something for some sort of fucking Chinese for lunch. What a load of fucking shit. Fried rice was the best thing out. You's pretty fucked here this afternoon. There you go. We've got a frothy there. We've got a frothy in the house. We've got a frothy. Eh? What's happened? I've got to read the chat first. I haven't fucking. Down under. Let's smoke some fucking ganja. Hang on. Drop the link. Why do I have this bong? And then we can all sing a song. There you go. There we go. What a link. Fucking hell. I'll be fucked up tonight. I'll be fucked up tonight. There you go. There you go. Enjoy the show. Face rearranger. Gear changer, face rearranger. I don't know about that. I could have changed your opinion. Rearranger. Don't talk to me like that, you dirty rat. You're nothing but a dirty rat. Who's a dirty rat? Are you a dirty rat? Terence McKenna down under. Get up here with your thunder. Can you hear us down under? McKenna's down under. We got the boys in WA. We got the boys in New South Wales. We got Queenslanders too. We got a banana farmer. Oh, pretty fucking smashed on this stuff. High fucking volume fucking weed, man. High volume fucking weed.
Hey,
Yeah.
da,
Hey?
da.
Oh, big too. Wow. Wow, 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 said the cow. What? No, there's Terence there. Terence is here, but I'm not there.
Guess
Have fun.
what?
I've
Guess what?
been to picnics.
Look what someone gave me.
I've got to even fucking put my ears on so I can hear fucking people talk. That's a lot of
Look
fucking
how
communication these days.
look how purple madness this is, Gear Changer. Can you see how purple that
Ah,
is? A little bit purple.
yeah.
This is
Purple rain.
African Durban poison, is what this bloke gave it to me.
African
Yeah.
Durban poison.
Yeah, and I looked at it under the
Wow.
microscope and it looks phenomenal. And he said this guy, he brought one seed from Africa and it grew into like a lot of pounds. So yeah, and then I've got another strain he
Wow.
gave me of his indoor as well. This is called plush berry. Plush
Plus
berry or
berry.
something. Yo, it smells. He pulled it out and gave me 2 nugs, and you could just smell it as it was traveling.
Every time
It's like a Skittles smell.
we do this,
Right.
we get a good smell.
Yo, look at that gear changer. Let's show your tubs. Hang on, wait. There we go. But yeah,
That's got
these 2
everything. It's got
strains are
three
phenomenal.
in there. They're just layered. A bit of this, a bit of that,
Oh,
all the way through.
phenomenal. So do you know what I learnt today? If you do not have a Tasmanian doctor, then here's what happens. If you get licky sticked on the roadside, it doesn't count. Yeah. How
Why doesn't
interesting.
it count?
So my friend, his friend went to court and he lost because he didn't have a Tasmanian doctor. And apparently they got told when they went to go to North Hobart to get their medical scripts filled there, they said you have to have a Tasmanian doctor and you can only get Tasmanian strains. That's what he was getting told. So they're getting ruined around. This smells so crazy. But yeah, that's what I learnt today. He came around mid-Aussie Grow Show and I was wearing this when he was here the whole time. I was just explaining to him what the show is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what the smoke is to be. Man, I've been bucking up since I sort of had a couple of hours sleep in the middle of the night. Been up early, so drove all the way up to Cairns. 85 kilometres one way up, one way back.
Chronic.
Yes.
Shout out to Cairns. It's good to see that you're doing well, Gear Changer.
Well, I'm
Lost my
fucking,
scissors.
I'm doing off my fucking head, all right.
Off your tree, as
Having a
they say.
beer, yeah, off your tree. Having a beer with a fucking man. I go into that oil, man. And I just have a little fucking bit, and all of a sudden it's fucking still daylight, and I'm ready to go to bed. We stay as long as we can. Oops, I nearly poured the fucking beer top in there. Stupid.
And this is my other. Chronic. I only use 5 grams of Topaz in 1 week. Less than.
5 grams. Oh. So
Usually,
that's like 0.7 every day.
some people, Gear Changer, use 10 gram in 9 days.
Whoa, we still had 10 grams in 9 days.
Yeah. I reckon it lasts me longer now, the Topaz. I have the Indie Med coming tomorrow. Yeah. I'm just about to chop
I'm
up
just
some
grateful
Clutch
for
Berry.
grateful for what I got, and
Exactly, Gear Changer.
somebody's just fucking. How can I put it? They're going to sit back and fucking laugh at this old bloke. They're going to say, "Look at that old cunt. How fucked is he?" You
No,
know
they
why he's
enjoy
fucked? 'Cause
seeing you enjoy yourself.
yeah, because they gotta say it. Because he's smoking my weed. He's using
Exactly.
my oil. Uh-huh.
Exactly. Indeed. This plushberry
It's all good. Yeah, plushberry, eh?
is a weird strain name, isn't it? It's just smelling out
Ah,
the room. That's the problem.
you're right.
Smells like a candy. Which one's your favorite strain that you've got so far, Gear Changer?
I the apple and banana was fucking dynamite. That
Yeah,
was 77s. That sets you on the ass fucking every time you smoked
that's
it.
good.
Every time. Well, it did to me, and that's all I can,
Exactly. And you've got beans left that you're saving for a good lad to
Oh,
get them going.
yeah. Well, we
We will see Google
we
E,
sort of got
as they say.
Google.
But no, I was talking about the new strains that you got from the unknown. The weed
Oh,
fairy,
from the unknown.
the tooth fairy, the
Well,
weed fairy.
yeah, well, that was that
What would be your
was
favorite one?
well,
Gorilla Skittles. I can't remember the names. That's the only one I remember.
yeah, it was Skittles times fuck, what was on that package? Skittles
Yeah.
times. The other one was
White Widow
gorilla,
Skunk.
yeah, with Afghani times
Oh yeah,
cross
Afghan.
white widow. Afghan
Yeah.
cross white widow. That one kicks some ass.
Yeah, that one
That
sounded like
kicks
a
some
wolf.
ass.
Oh my goodness.
And then the other one was oh,
Cheers, chat.
too
Flush
stoned to
berry.
fucking remember that.
You don't need to.
I just put them. I just put them all in. There's 3 different lots. I just got them all and put them into that, and pressed it all down.
Yeah, that's the best place.
Every time you open it, you can smell it coming. I leave it in the fridge, mate. It lives in the fridge. That's got a
Oh, who lives in the
floppy.
fridge?
It's got a fucking floppy head on it.
Man, that tastes like a lolly. Gear Changer, that tastes like a lolly.
A lolly.
This guy's done it
Wow.
again. Shout out to his homegrown. He's the bloke who gave me the Southern Lights Pine Lime Kush seeds. And today he left. And guess what, Gear Changer? I'll tell you this. Listen, he drove in the rain on a motorcycle. Dangerous weather.
To come and see you.
No, on the way home. Yeah, he's
Oh,
not
wow.
going home. He's going a shorter distance than home. But yeah, I was worried. I was like, oh, he's just, we've had a massive sesh, and then he's got to drive home. But yeah, now he's been riding motorcycles for years, almost a decade.
Wow. There's an art to it.
He said he was going to
Otherwise,
be
you
a
fall
nana.
down.
He said he was going to drive so
A
slow on the way
nana.
home. Yeah, he said 40 Ks, 60 Ks on the bike. Yeah,
Well,
he was only joking.
keen.
He better
That's
be.
keen if he's keen. Yeah, that'd be good.
He's on the medical as well. He's through the Balance Clinic. He's the first person to hop on out of everyone in Tasmania. And he's told a few people. Yeah. But yeah, I gave him a bunch of Southern Lights Pine Lime Kush seeds. Like a lot of them. And he's like, bro, you don't need to give me this many. And I joked around. I said the
Yeah,
seeds are
right.
returning. Seeds are returning to him because he gave them to me in the first place. So he's going to make good use of them, Gear Changer. I still got only. I don't have that many left. I gave him a lot of them.
And you only get us a certain amount of time window opportunity.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you can only get so much into for your time of cycle that you're going to
Yeah.
grow in your conditions. So
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
in the mainland you might get so much more sunlight, but in your conditions you're going to get so much sunlight under these conditions. So it's
Exactly.
a change of tactics, a change of
Well said.
remember where you're at, what you're doing, and how you're going to go and do it.
Exactly.
You don't have to, you know.
He knows a lot of growers in Tasmania. Yeah, he gets flood clones and that sort of stuff. It's good. He's very smart with what he does. I won't say anymore. Nexus, actually, no, I'll tell now because Nexus is in the chat. Wait, Nexus, do you know what this guy does? Listen to this, Nexus. He'll have 4 mother plants, and then, right, when it's grow season, he takes the mother plants and puts them outside. So when everyone's putting their seedlings out into the ground, he's putting his mother plants in the ground. How funny is that? That's actually pretty good. Meanwhile,
That's
year
awesome.
round, every 3 months, he gets I can't remember how many pound, 3.6 kilo every 3 months off a few plants in a hydro grow every 3 months. Gear changer. It's a lot of weed, isn't it? And then with those mother plants that he was cloning, they go outside when it's grow season time. So it's exciting. What does Nexus think of that? Because I think that sounds phenomenal. The new batch of Sandra was disappointing. Nexus has Mac 1 coming Monday. Greg77 with the lovely emojis saying "G'day gear changer." Cloudscape, he's got his car license as well. Just because he rides a motorcycle doesn't mean anything. He's got Cloudscape. You're hilarious, man. No, Mark Zuckerberg, when he's getting new mother plants, then that's when he's putting his mother plants outside. Yeah. Cloudscape with the emojis. You're funny. It's only Gear Changes live. Why are you stressing? Nexus says no taste
What's
on the
going
Sandra.
on?
No, Cloudscape
No
Mysterio
taste.
Yeah, Nexus is talking
I'm
about the
just
medical. Wasn't that good? He's saying it's
yeah.
got no taste. Cloudscape's just stirring me up because he won't get a kiss. That's all that is. That's why he's
Oh, it was
dropping so
fucking Kimberly kid, mate. I'm gonna when I see him in WA, mate, I'm gonna give him a Liverpool kiss, that motherfucker.
that's what I was gonna say. That's hilarious.
Hope you're doing well, brother Nexus. Hope you're doing
That's
well,
what I
brother.
hope too.
We're thinking about going to Tasmania very soon.
The Apple Isle.
The Upper Isle in a big style.
Yeah.
We're going to say hello to James Bogue and Cascade. We're going to see
Yeah. When you
Cascade.
go to those,
A Cascade.
I want to go and see those breweries as well when you go down, because it's the sort of thing that you go, you look at, but like you go every once in a while.
Just mate, just one up. I'll be a happy man.
You'll love it. You'll love it for sure. Guinness on tap. I don't think they have Guinness on
Guinness
tap.
on
They've got
tap.
other things. They've got other things on tap.
That's hey.
Cascade Draft, James Bogues.
That doesn't look like fucking Guinness to me. That's what they call a
Great
King
Northern.
Brown.
King Brown or
Great Northern, a King Brown out of the fucking bottle.
yeah. Have you ever seen these rolling papers before? My friend gave me a pack of these for free.
What do they call? No. Papers. Yeah. My missus
never
buys them all the time.
I've never seen these before. Ever. There you
Never.
go.
Wow.
Until today. And he's like, oh, have a pack. And I'm like, oh, do you have one? Like, do you have any, like making sure that he has some papers with him? And he's like, nah, bro, I've got a whole nother pack with me.
Oh,
So I don't have to buy any
you can buy that. You can buy them over here in the mainland. They're good papers.
He said you can
My
buy them
missus
at
does it.
Woolworths as well. Yeah.
Probably can. My missus, that's her department.
I've never seen those before. It's good to know that that's what you're smoking. I've never seen this rolling paper before. I'll show it again for the people.
They're
Look at this.
papers.
This is the back. This is the back of it. Look at the little, that's so quality on the side there.
Yep.
Imperial Tobacco Australia. Quality papers. To
Well,
know.
they are quality. You know that those papers called Raw, RAW.
Yeah.
They're in a lot of shit at the moment. That company.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
They've done something wrong to fucking deceive their fucking customers over fucking over rolling papers. Unbelievable.
Who them?
Yeah, yeah, Raw. They're in fucking big shit, mate.
I was joking.
Consumer. They've been deceiving the consumer for a fucking long time.
You ready to read out what it says on the paper? It says, rolling paper was originally... Oh, can I read it in the back? Yeah, there we go. Rolling paper was originally invented in Alcoy, Spain. They were large folded sheets tied with string. The string on the raw logo represents deep connection to 400 years, 20 generations. There you go. How weird is that?
Right.
I swear it said something else last time I read that, but maybe that's just me. And this is the one that comes with the tips, the rollable tips. They haven't had this for months in off the tree. So annoying. There it
That's
is,
those
dry.
papers raw.
Raw. The papers I was using before were the Elements.
What were they? Elements.
South Australia.
Oh.
SA Elements.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the papers. Yeah, no, SA Elements. Salmons. Salmons.
This is just
Everyone
rice
was
paper.
calling Hamos. It's fucking Hamos, you silly fucking fuckers.
Shout out to him. He's got some good Jack Arrow in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was showing it before. Phenomenal. Shout out to South Australia.
Banana
Banana boat. Banana boat.
Banana farmer.
Banana farmer indeed. What did I call it? Plushberry? Yeah, that's the strain name was.
Plushberry.
Yeah, he's given me 3 nugs of Plushberry. Well, two nugs of Plushberry. 1 nug of the African Durban poison. I'm gonna save that for another day. I want to chuck that all in the bag.
You'd be doing a moonrock fucking Michael Jackson fucking
Save it
walking
for a good
backwards.
day.
Huh.
I save it for a good day. Those
Ooh.
strains. You'll never get. He said you'll never
Yeah.
get this nug again. The African one, the purple one.
Well,
He said so. Make it last. He legit. He looked at me and said you'll never get that nug again, because it was one
hit
seed.
wonder.
One seed that he was getting clones off, then put the mother outside, and then yeah, it's good though. Purple chronic.
It's all about what you're going to smoke.
Yeah, exactly. He pulled out because he
I
was
only
there.
knew,
There you go.
I only need a couple of these cones and a fucking man, it's fucking dynamite. Couple of cones and I'm fucked. I'm fucking. My missus said to me, "Jesus Christ, that stuff must be strong. It fucks you every time." She sits there and laughs at me.
Exactly.
Look at
But
that.
that's what we want,
Look
Gear
at that. Look
Changer.
at it. Yeah,
That's
man, I'm
exactly what we
fucking.
want. We wouldn't want you to
High
be
as a
sitting here
kite.
disappointed. That's exactly it.
Well, I'm far from disappointed. I'm fucking chuffed. I'm over the fucking fields.
You're over the moon. I'm gonna have to drop down and let my phone charge for a bit because my family's calling me to dinner. So
No
I'll be back
worries,
later on.
Terence.
Cheers for
Hey,
having me up.
we'll be down there. Fucking won't be long, pal.
I can't wait for you to come down.
Yeah.
It's gonna be epic.
We're gonna sort the business out tomorrow, Sunday. You know, we got a phone conversation with the man, and if he says everything's fucking the way that we explained before, we're there, mate. We're on the move. See you down there in
Sounds
the
like
Little
it's gonna be good.
Apple.
You're gonna enjoy your
Yeah.
time no matter what season you come down because it's not even gonna be
Well,
cold for that long. Yeah,
we're gonna be prepared for a little bit of coldness, and then we're gonna be prepared for a little bit of work. We'll acclimatise ourselves. We'll be there a little bit early. We can leave the caravan. We got a fucking tent. We got generators and fucking fridges and stuff. We can go out in the bush. Do a bit of camping.
yeah. Tasmania's phenomenal for camping. Like, don't tease me now. I want to go
Oh, mate,
camping.
you get a weekend off, man. You can fucking come on out. We'll fucking bring you in and bring you out, mate. We'll be fucking.
Oh, that would be lovely. I've got a huge
Yeah,
six-man tent as well. I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's it, mate. Yeah, well, it's all about location, 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 mate. And you're the Tasmanian. You're going to be showing us around the place. Hey,
Exactly.
all the
I
best for your
won't
fucking
know
charge up
anywhere
on your
in.
battery.
You know where Van Diemen's Gems is? I won't know that northeast coast, but I can show you the
I don't
south
know. I know where
west. Sorry,
he's
west coast. I
roughly
mean,
where he's at. I
the
want to go
west
and see
coast is the
Tassie
best
too.
coast. Where's
He
he?
goes out into the wilderness. Well, I don't know. He lives in the wilderness. He goes out into the wilderness.
Yeah,
I'll have to fucking find out because
yeah.
he said to me if you get down here, we'll get a 4-wheeler ready for you, gear, and I'll take you out for 2 or 3 days out into the wilderness
See,
with the lads.
there's certain special Tasmanians who have privilege, and those are the type of Tasmanians who live on the west coast
Well, I
because
think
that's
he's
the
on the
best
west coast because
place.
he goes to the wilderness, so that's the wilderness, isn't it?
He's either in the
In the
north or he's
cold,
in the west coast. He's in the
I'd say
northwest
he's in
somewhere,
the
I
west
bet.
coast.
Because the west coast is phenomenal. There's like it's just bush, it's cliffs, it's mountain biking, it's a lot of things. The east coast is just super
Yeah, yeah.
developed. Yeah. It's like
He's
comparing
all
Melbourne to rural Melbourne. Sorry, no, you go.
oh,
Rural
okay.
Victoria.
Yeah. No, he's told me that, you know, you get over here, gear, and I'll fucking take you out for a couple of days with the lads. Few
Exactly.
beers. He said he's a past 420 person, but that's his choice, and he
Nothing
understands
wrong with
me.
that.
Said, mate, you can do
You
what you
have fun
like when
another
you get
way.
out here, mate. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, they'll have a few beers. I'll have a few beers, but just
Exactly.
because you don't drink, um, mate, you and I are going to be drinking coffee, or we're going to be drinking this, or we're going to whatever, you know.
Exactly.
I got a big Farmers Union in the fridge, freezing
Ooh.
up.
That's how you tempt hook up on the panel. You say those two words, Farmers Union.
Farmers Union. Yeah, well, there's a 2 liter one there. It was cheaper to buy a 2 litre than what it was 2 cartons.
Yeah, it always is. I reckon I would always get the 2 litre, especially the Farmers Union, because like the cartons, we used to get those at lunch on sale when they were on sale. If not, we just get the 2 litre and save it for the next day. Because isn't it cheaper
Yeah,
getting the 2 litre anyway? I don't know how much it costs.
$5 for a 2 litre.
Yeah,
$2.90 for the carton.
yeah. It's good to see you smoking good weed, Gear Changer. Enjoy your evening. I'll
Yeah,
catch
I'm
you soon.
fucking. Thanks, Terence. All the best, brother.
Everybody hit that like. I'm just gonna go have dinner, leave my phone on charge.
Right. All right there. Wally Fish. Nexus Connexus. If you microwave iced coffee, you get awesome lattes. Frack Centurion. I said a fucking B double frack today. A B double frack. I did. $4.20. Ziggy D. I'll put his at there this afternoon. It's dark. It's dark and I need a spark. It's only a cigarette. I want to play some M&M's or Kid Rock. I'd love to listen to fucking Kid Rock right now. Kid Rock. Where's his fucking telephone, Kid Rock? I don't know where his telephone is. Yeah, I want to play some Kid Rock. Where's my music list? Mr. Pig. I don't know where my phone is. It's fucked off somewhere. I'm too fucking smashed to see where it is. I'm gonna smoke this fucking Billy, and then I'm gonna fucking be silly. This will fuck the old gear up. This will fuck the old gear up. Jeez, piggies. Oh, Hawkstar. Somewhere there in the background, I just noticed the blink. I said, I better have a look in the sink. And there he was.
In the sink
For the link.
Kid Rock 52. Hey, Gear Changer. How are you, mate?
I'm fucking pretty smashed and baked and fucking baked and whatever else.
Yeah,
Holy hell.
yeah. Me too. I'm slightly coned out. Slightly conious. Conious to the Maximus. And you are a legend. Hardcore smoke eater. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? This cannabis I'm smoking is superb. Obviously, you're smoking superb cannabis. Good to see
Oh
this,
man,
Sava.
I've never smoked shit like this before. Yeah, fucking fire, man, fire.
Lovely. Lovely. I have, but not much. It's a treat, isn't it? It's quite a treat.
Oh, fucking as it's a treat. I only need a couple of cones every day and I'm fucked. Nah. The quiet achiever. You know who you are, the quiet achiever. People could work if they really look at it, they'd work out who the quiet achiever was because it's a famous thing. I can't say too much, otherwise I give the game away. But if you
Never
look at
give
the
the
quiet
game.
achiever,
Little
the
said,
quiet
is he
achiever
mend?
was, eh?
Little said, is he mend? Is he mended?
Yeah.
Let's chop up some cannabinoids. Cannabis.
Terence just showed some purple stuff.
Some perps. Some purple Urkel.
I don't know what he was just saying. It was he met up with a bloke and
Yeah, mate.
give him a bit of purple.
Sounds
Wow.
like a good deal to me. Meeting up with a bloke for some purple. Bloody oath. Classic
Oh
days.
yeah. Wow.
Remember just today that happened. With me. And it wasn't purple. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. Don't you like it when you get cannabis that someone's grown with pride?
Kicks ass too. That's fucking what it matters. Other people might say, oh, you're not smoking nothing special there, gear, but to me it is special. It's fucking something I haven't tried
Special.
before, and it's fucking.
Who says that? Bruce McAvaney special?
Laid it on the table,
Special.
mate. It's fucking. Eh? Bruce McAvaney, eh?
He was at the races today, mate. Doing what he does. Look at that little bit of beautiful stuff. Look at the juice on top. See the juice? Look at the juice, mate. See the trikes? Yeah. Oh. Fair income, I love cannabis.
Fair dinkum, I love cannabis. Fair dinkum, I'm fucking smashed.
Have a little more. Another. I can't even finish a bong of this. Even on the big cone piece. Bloody here. There'll be more people around. At this evening time, 7:40. You're up for 7:10.
Good night, Irene.
Good night, Irene.
Fuck. Oh wow. what you call under the pump. Oh,
Fucking
it was
dead.
like lightning.
Fucking burn me
Everyone was
fucking hand.
frightening. Yeah. Turned it into a ballroom blitz. It's a ballroom blitz. Yeah, it's a ballroom blitz. Are you ready, Steve? Andy? Let's go. No.
Wally Fish. Zigzag.
Wally
Zigzag.
Fish.
What's up? Who's Ashes? Your Ashes.
Ashes. What?
Your future
What
Ashes, my
Ashes?
friend.
What Ashes? He's a young bloke up and he lives like in Rum City. He's from Rum City.
Oh, I thought you meant. I
He's
thought
a
you were
good
talking about my
bro.
weed. I thought he meant my weed looked like
No.
ashes, which it kind of does.
What
So I can't blame
Ashes? He's an awesome young fella. I went to his place. His dad's an old 1%er biker. He's fucking. He got a beautiful Harley parked in the backyard. I stopped off there for a day. Got absolutely smashed. And his dad came up and put his arm around my neck. He said, "You're the fucker that makes my son laugh." I said, "Oh, I was gobsmacked." He said, "Man, keep it up. Give me a big fucking kiss on my bald head." White Ashes and Banana Farmer. Awesome day that was. We'll just see what happens in the
You're
the
right.
benches down the highway.
It's not really. You're right. It is tiny. Well, it's not my usual type. This one I can put my big finger in, and my bloody thumb in this one. This one. That's it. So there's half as much cannabis in this one. Cannabis. SA Elements. Don't poke the bear. But I thought it was a bull. Are you sure it's the bear? Look, I'm not trying to be argumentative here, but I'm pretty sure it is the bull. You don't poke the bull. Poke the bull and get the horns. Right? I believe that's what it is. Poke the bull and get the horns. But don't poke the bear either. Definitely don't poke the bear. Poke the stoke. Poker. Hocus pocus. Hocus pocus. Hey, Banana. The banana farmer. He's never short of a banana. He's the guy who just carries around bananas. Could you just do that? Walk around selling bananas straight off the bat, mate. $2. Walk around the beach. Sell bananas. Greg. Sir Gregory. What's doing, mate? Bloody hell, fair income.
77.
77's here. And you're still here. Awesome. And Spud.
And Spud.
Spudley.
I think he's going to be the first one I call in to see on my way down south. Spud Lee. And then it'll be Banana Farmer and Oh no, codes will be up the top. I'm gonna fucking guarantee you, I'm gonna go and spend 2 days at Cody's house. I missed
Good.
only spent 1 day with that bloke. Yeah, I'm gonna go and spend 2 days with that bloke. He's fucking awesome. Him and I
Are you
fucking
and the
had a-
lady thinking about going to Tassie? Tassie way?
Yeah,
Going on the journey, mate.
yeah. Well, it's we've got something to do down there, Hook.
Have you ever
Without
been to
saying
Kangaroo
too much,
Island?
we've got something. I'd love to go to Kangaroo Island.
Mate, it's a beautiful place, mate.
The
Beautiful.
fires just been through there last year, but there's a job going there, but it's we haven't got the experiences to fulfill what
Yeah,
was on offer. But
yeah.
yeah, no. If we can go to Tasmania and hang out for a fucking few months and then enjoy the fruits of the fucking summer, we're gonna go and do it, mate. And it's from a very, very reputable person, and I can't see any problems with what's been put on the table. It's a
Monkey
fucking
Mark.
genuine fucking bloke's fucking handshake, and I think we'll both prosper from the fucking to know each other and to fucking to share a few things together.
Hey, mate,
That's what it's
if
all
you ever
about.
if you end up getting around here, we're definitely going to have a few frothies, yeah. I really
Oh,
enjoy
mate,
frothies, right? I'm serious.
yeah,
I could sit there. I like a binge for a couple of days, and I don't mind a beer. Tell you that. There's no, I'm pretty. There's no barriers. So
no,
I'm willing
hey,
to like chill and certain moments where you crack 12 beers or 16,
oh,
whatever, 20,
12 beers, mate. 12 beers, you know what?
or a bottle, half a
I'll be,
bottle.
I'll be fucking laid out on my ass, mate.
Yeah, we could clean half a bottle,
Going,
couldn't we? Though, if we got a bottle, you and
uh,
I could clear half a bottle each, a whole bottle.
oh, easy, but
Yeah.
a couple of bottles of beer.
No, not bottle, not beer.
Oh, what are we
Like
drinking?
cognac, mate. Bit of champagne.
Oh, fuck, yeah, good night, gear. Good night, gear. You won't see fucking, you won't even see 8 o'clock at night, gear, if you drink your fucking cognac. Smoking weed, nah. I'll give anything a go once. You know, I don't mind I don't mind a step up in the fucking marketplace. I've been known to fucking go for so long, and then all of a sudden I just depends on what we're doing. If we're smoking good weed and drinking good fucking top shelf stuff, look out.
What happened to water?
Come on.
What you need is some Super Saiyan to get you through the day, mate. Get you through the day
Oh,
and save
yeah.
your
What do you
heavy
think I
weed.
get through the night? I don't think I
Save your
get
heavy
through
weed.
the night after smoking.
I think the problem with cannabis is most people are smoking weed that they should consume in the evening, in the day, and despite what
Yep.
they prefer personally, some weed's just not meant to be smoked all the time. And if you don't have a variation, you're not going to be able to benefit from cannabis the best way from cannabis, which is by getting all or many of cannabinoids. So I think maybe it brings me to the thought that consumption is one thing, but it's what you're consuming. So mixing your cannabis with various different terpenes, foreign from each other, be far more beneficial. The more cannabis strains you smoke, the better. It would have to be more beneficial, right? What?
Guaranteed.
Bull rush, raging bull. The raging bull is where you stand on someone's toe, say if you're fighting them, you stomp on their toe really hard, right? Okay, that's the raging bull here. So you walk up to the can, right? And you go fucking I don't know if you grab them first, but you stomp on their toe, then you grab them like this by your shirt front them, and then you go whack, and you headbutt them, and then you smack them out. Yeah, you smack them. Yeah, I think that's the raging bull. I'm pretty sure. You got to stomp on their toe. It's pretty much cheating. It's like biting someone's ear off, Mike Tyson, and still going on with the fight. But yeah, the raging bull. Like that, Google? Does it sound like a raging bull? Sounds legit or what? Stomping on someone's toe, grabbing them by the shirt front, headbutting them. That's two cheats. That's two things that are out of the, and then haymaker. Give him the raging bull, mate. He'll be all right. Don't poke the bull. Don't poke the bear. Get the raging bull. That's what happens when you get the raging bull. Sorry, when you poke the bear. When you poke the bear, you get the raging bull, right? Yes. I made that up. By the way, it's just made up right there. I just made that completely up on the spot. So please don't take my word for it, but I'm sure. In somebody's mind, it's real. Anything can be real in your mind, right? More cannabis. Check it out. Oh, yeah. This cannabis is really good. I like it. I don't see a lot of structure. So that's why I think there should be a market for cannabis that is rated on aesthetics. It's ornamental. It's strictly ornamental. Ornamental cannabis. I'm going to do an episode that on the Aussie Grow Show, ornamental cannabis. Growing just for looks. Nothing more than its looks. Its beauty and luster. It's Lady Luster. If I can fly. So you'd have these many types of displays, you see. You could have a seeded plant art display. You could have a male display of various different types. You could have a female, a sensimilia display. All kinds of displays. Clonage, it could be done by clone, I suppose. Why not? I do believe it's a good idea. Good idea. Yeah, well, this kind of different piece is not going to cut it. Ziggy, you're right. Hooky strong, mate. Fair income, Spud. Sometimes. This is hey, Spud. This is my strong arm. Hey, someone's backstage gear.
Who's that? Let me have a look.
What's it saying? Yeah, Spud. This is my strong arm.
Changer. G'day, Gear Changer. Sorry for spamming in the chat.
Hello. That's all right.
Oh, wait, Hook,
Welcome
do you know what I
anytime.
learned today? Thank you very much, Gear Changer.
What's up, mate?
I had this packed from before dinner.
Oh,
Slush berry. Hook, one of my
Slushberry.
friends, he grows his mother plants, and then when it comes time for him to get new mother plants, he's been cloning these year round. Like he just cuts off of them. He puts
Yep.
the mother plants outdoors, plants them in the ground when it's grow season. And he
Yeah,
only
that's-
has four. He only has 4 mother plants though, but he has other plants, and I didn't know he did that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
That's pretty much
What's it
what
called, Terence?
my old boy, he just keeps cloning the generation.
He says
of
it turns
people's,
into trees.
yeah,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what's
they're
it
gonna be-
called?
but they're nice. Go on, sorry.
What's what called Gear Changer? This
The
one?
name of that purple stuff you got. The purple
Oh,
stuff you
so
got.
I've got 2 strains. I'll show Hook them.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops, wrong one. One's called Slushberry, and one is the purple one is
Slushberry.
African. Yeah, they're both well, no, the African No, the African fucking. Hang on, let me not butcher it. African Durban poison was outdoor. The slush berry were indoor. So show you
Nice.
now.
That's
It's
the
actually
African
pretty
strain,
cool on
right?
paper. Yeah,
the
he
African,
said it's so keefy, and he looked at me in the eyes. He said, "Listen, you'll never get this strain again." He said one guy gave one seed, and he was just like,
You
yielded
got one
so
plant.
much.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah,
why
he was chewing it.
one-off plants
good
are
though.
valuable. Through cuts only. But
Yeah, he
how
was
to
just
get the word
sharing it.
out? How good a cannabis strain is through a cut? It's very hard.
And this is his indoor grown. Every 3 months, he pulls 3.6 kilo.
I like the other stuff better.
So what?
This stuff is just as good. I haven't smoked the
Yeah.
other stuff yet. I smoked a small nug, this small, on Gear Changer stream before. Man,
Someone's
I
backstage.
still got it here.
Yeah.
Who else is backstage? Nobody.
Oh no, that was Terrence. Sorry,
Ziggy.
I'm tripping. No, I was just
Sorry.
tripping out.
He was
This
a
one,
day
Hook,
tripper.
Yeah.
I won't smoke this one at all. I'm going to put it through the vape. I want to taste the terpenes of it. Because
Yeah.
it'll get smoked eventually if I put it in my AVB mix. But yeah, it's too good. Just vape it. That slush berry was actually really good.
I've been
You go.
saving
Oh, look at
this
that.
up. I've been saving that up, and I've got some in another container. I've just been shaking the top of it off.
Hell
Nah.
yeah. Oi,
Put
Hook, that slush
dusties
berry.
in there.
No, that's all good. You go get change.
In that glassy, and
Yeah.
I'll be fucking chewing.
Sounds wonderful. Hook, when this bloke, he was handing me the weed, he pulls out of the bag, and as his hand comes towards for me to give it, you could just smell the smell just whoosh, like a tidal wave whooshing forward. Skittles smell.
Awesome. Yeah.
When you chop it up, it's even better. It's like the most candy. It's a good smell. Yeah, it's actually really nice. Yeah.
I've got some really keefy shit right
He's
now
on
myself.
the medical though. That's good. He finds that his homegrown and the street weed is just as good. He doesn't need to go to the medical. He gets a topaz every once in a while. It comes from from what's it called, Melbourne. So it comes like really quickly.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for Gear Changer's the example. He's got some good weed now that is medical, but it's it's not medical, but it is on par.
Yeah.
That he's got the good weed. He's got
It's
the good
fucking
weed.
dynamite. Yeah, it's fucking good weed.
That's what I'm saying.
And some fucking. I just think that oil. I'm only just taking a little fucking a little fingerful every day. And
oh, you're kidding! That's hilarious. As if you're doing that as well. No wonder.
I got two of those. I got two of those little syringes. I don't use them. I just stick my finger in.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Put it in my mouth, mate. You can't. The best measuring fucking thing you'll ever get is your finger.
Exactly. It's good to have good weed, isn't it? Gear Changer. SA Element says
I haven't been
one,
so
mate.
fucked. I haven't been so fucked in my life for fucking months.
Yeah. And that's what we want you to have, Gear Changer. We want you to be comfortably stoned. Because you're traveling around Australia and you have no weed, that sucks. You are on the medical.
Well,
not getting it from them,
you
but you
get
got good oil.
You get a bloke that fucking comes
weed
and
fairy.
says fucking the weed fairy in power.
Look
That's
what
all
Hook's
you need to
showing.
fucking,
Hook must have got that Oz. Did you get an Oz today, Hook? He's rubbing his hands. Did you see that? He's like, oh yeah, let's get it going. Yeah. Hook, under the microscope, that slush berry looks so frothy. Like my mate, when he was here, I was showing him my microscope, and he pulled out a fan leaf, and the fan leaf was like purple and green, and he's like, "Look at this one under the microscope," and we did, and it was fucking good. Look at that huge chop. That's a big chop. That's a lot of chop, Hook. Surely that's like enough for a few days worth of session. And there's Keith as well. Oh my goodness. Look at that. The cone that killed Hook. Woof, 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 woof. Cough, cough, cough. The captain of cones. Oh my goodness. Don't spill that. I'm shocked you don't have like a bowl, like a mixed bowl. Yeah. Beefy ants. On the hunt for the Oz. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Wait, wait, wait. It was 31 degrees in Tasmania today, and it was raining afterwards.
Cheers, Tassie. Edge.
No worries at all, Hook.
Now, I suppose I better use the big bong. Somebody mentioned
The Big Billy.
about that. The big Billy. Yeah, there's a lot of keef with this strain. As you can see, it's very dark. The trichomes. You can even probably see on that camera, even though the camera's poor. You can clearly see that the cannabis is very ripe. Obviously, sativa. Tell by the leaves. Definitely indoors too. But red now.
If I had a sativa, what I would do with it, I would harvest it in two ways. I would either take the crown first or last, and then just age one of them less, and then have the plant grow until it's, all ripe, like you said. When it's all, what's it called? Amber. Because sativas, man, if you leave them long enough, they become indica, like you're saying. And that's what I would want.
Yeah, you enjoy that about indicas. You just simply overgrow them, really overripen them, no worries. Too easy.
Exactly. That's what I really want to do. Why not?
It's very keefy. If I scrape this off.
On top of overripen, and you just age them for a year, and you don't smoke them for a year. And then when you come, it's like, oh my goodness, CBN, CBG. That looks good, Hook.
This is what it's all about, Tassie.
Do you know what? My friend told me this funny story. He said he flicked a bean somewhere. And
Flicking the bean? He said
he was chopping up. He was chopping up, and he just found a seed in his weed, and he flicked it somewhere, and it like landed underneath the patio. I know what you mean. Yeah. That's hilarious. But long story short, he was doing the weeding, and he comes across this one nug. It's like he was saying it's like this tall, right? It's like this tall, and then the nug was like this massive just nug on a stem, and it was perfect, dried out, everything. It was just dead. And it was resined up. It was like he was saying everything just went into the power of this one nug.
Power of nug.
And he was saying there was no sunlight.
It's like a new Power Ranger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really.
He was saying they'd probably get 1 hour of sunlight a day.
He smoked it, right?
And so he chopped that up. Yeah, he smoked it, lasted him 2 days. It was so good. It was a crazy story he told me, and I was like, no way. And he's like, yes way. But that's epic. He was just chopping up through a seed, and then he found it later on, and it was grown. It was good. He said it was so dry he could chop it up with his fingers, just crumble it up. But he was using scissors. Yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, he was wigging out because it was just like a stick in the ground. And he pulled it out and he was like, this is a stick in the ground.
Get it? That's good.
Yeah, that was the point of the joke. And it was. It's a big nug, just one bud. I swear you've shown a video in your one of your Aussie grow shows, the one, you know how it shows all the grows that you've done?
Yeah.
Surely there's a photo of like one bud next to like a big.
They're too small. The big doesn't show it. Look. Because the big it doesn't do it justice. A big is too small. I've got one with me, you know them big spray cans you get for the fly spray?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know the big one, the longer ones you get, the extra long ones, fly spray sort of. I've got one, I use one of those on one of mine and show my nugs next to that. Eventually I'll be showing, you know what I show at the base of the plant? When I show I
was showing my friend your trunk today.
I'll be showing that at the base. That's how fat the buds will be. Mark my words.
When you cut it down, you got to take a photo of the stump.
Yeah, the buds will be as fat as that stump, guaranteed. They've got to be as fatter than that. Even as fat as that stump would be undesirable for the hook. At least wet anyway. For a sativa outdoors.
My friend was impressed when I showed him your stump and like how far it spanned. He's like, "Good Lord, man, that's huge."
It seems to have it's having a bit of a growth spurt as we speak. As a matter of fact, because you know they slow down sometimes. It's sort of act a bit strange. Wonder what's going on with them. But then again, I did back off this new nutrient formula that I was giving them. They just weren't liking it. It wasn't doing what it needed to do. Mind you, it's a clean nutrient. It's just the plant. It wasn't doing, you know. It's not like I've tested
exactly.
Oh, it's Brennan. G'day, Brennan. Vegan.
Oh, I'm gonna chop up some hash. It's good to smoke something different, you know? Smoking the topaz all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait to try the African Durban poison. If it was legal, I would grow Durban poison. What's the first strains you would grow, Hook? If you could get your hands on a strain you guaranteed knew that, hey, that's Jack Herer, you know?
No, nothing particular.
Nothing particular?
Nothing.
Not like the original skunk?
Well, it depends on pedigree.
I would want a
pedigree to me means if I'm going to spend $1,000, if I'm spending $1,000 on a seed, which is probably how much an OG skunk would cost for legitimate genetics, I would want papers. I want genetic testing. I want to know why this genetic is what it is. So I'd be very. Hopefully, there's a market there for it.
Yeah.
You know that we can have genetically.
Should it cost $1,000 though? Because like you can get Purple Frost Giant seeds for $100 for 10-pack.
Yeah, but you can't sell them legitimately. So, for example, if you had a dog, if you're breeding dogs and you had a special dog, right, that was worth a lot of money. They sell a lot. You need papers to prove that.
But do they not sell illegitimate cannabis though?
Well, yes, because there's no way you can test it. So
and then
you just have to take.
That's what my friend was telling me today. You just pop seedlings and you sell the seedlings as clones.
Yeah. Well, smart people know, who breeders and growers will know if it's the right strain or not. but sometimes it's
Yeah,
questionable.
exactly. Well said.
Could be a similar strain, right? Could be a cross of,
Exactly.
but or simply
Exactly.
call it an F1 to make the variation acceptably high. Of course, there's going to be
Good point.
variation in an F1. But you know what I mean? Just legitimacy in their genetics would be great. Maybe not the 1,000, but figuratively speaking, you pay the premium
Yeah.
to get those papers, right? To know that you're actually growing the right genetics.
I want to
Not word
get
of
great white shark, white widow. What's the other one? Sour diesel. The original sour diesel. Those ones would be nice. Super silver haze is apparently good, but I don't want to fuck with that one. Too sativa for me. I've had it before. I've had super lemon haze. I've had lemon haze. It's in bush. Not the strain we don't want. Great white shark for sure. White widow for sure. Jaquiri lime by Dutch Passion. That's a good one. That's actually a really good one. They've got some good strains. Dutch Passion have some good strains you never heard the name of, and you go, oh my goodness. Knock you out like Gear Changer. Give you the white rhino. What about white rhino hook? Yeah. I'd rather have great white shark over white rhino. Depends on the autos. Can't wait for the ability to just have autos. Be nice. Chuck him indoors. Chuck him outdoors. Autos are the best because like you can get some autos. Oh, you're muted, Hook.
Yeah, mate, get some autos in. Definitely
I
in the
was
off
gonna say
season.
they're ornamental. They're ornamental plants. You get a
Perfect for
very
ornament.
interesting smell, and then you get a flavor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You shouldn't expect too much yield compared to anything else.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah.
I would say it's
So
worth it.
an auto is usually a week to a month's worth of smoke over some, I suppose.
Dutch
I
Passion do
expect a week.
fems. I would say get the fems from Dutch Passion. You have better luck. But I do
Grow
like
on,
their White
grow on
Widow
for 10
autos.
weeks. Grow on for 10 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever it takes to grow autos. And it takes a week to smoke. I know, because what are you harvesting? What, 2 to 5 ounces?
If it was legal tomorrow, I would.
I don't know.
No, sorry. Let's
Couple
put
of
it this way.
days.
If it was legal for next grow season, Hook, and we could all have 6 plants, I would have 3 of those plants at least would be White Widow autos from Dutch Passion, and you can expect maybe 4 ounce, 3 ounce. I was gonna say 3 to play it safe off each plant. Easily in a pot, not in the ground. I've never seen them in the ground. But yeah. That's not too bad. But still you could get better.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
It's a White Widow CBD 1-to-1. So it's 9% THC,
Okay.
9% CBD. But the smell is off the chart. It's a real White Widow's. Oh, it's a fucking nice smell. It's a smell I want to smell again. That's all I'm trying to say. The cheapest seeds were cheap as well. They weren't expensive. Came in a full-on breeder tin, sealed. White Widow, Dutch Passion, CBD, medical flower seeds. That's what they were saying. They were saying it's legitimate medical cannabis strain because it's CBD and THC and some other terpenes in it. Some medical terpenes. I've never been wronged with Dutch Passion seeds. That's why I want to try them as soon as it's try them all. I've never had Ethos Genetics before, but you can get those really easily. I don't want to pay exorbitant fees for seeds I don't know are good though. That's the problem. just ask around in the community, see what people have grown, who's the best genetics, what best brands you can trust. When it's legal, that's what people will be doing. We won't be just going, oh, let's spend $1,000 on seeds. On seeds,
But if
like
you
$1,000
do,
on,
but if you do,
not on one
spend it
strain.
on
Yeah,
Super Saiyan genetics. Just buy heaps of Super Saiyan genetics, $1,000 worth. Right? Then
that's
chuck that
hilarious.
out into your garden. No worries. You'll be
If
right.
I was to
Just
spend
water
$1,000 on seeds, I would want to get a few strains. Super Saiyan would be good though, for sure.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, but
The most I would pay
$1,000
for a 10 pack.
for a trade, Tassie.
Most I would pay
$1,000
for
of
a 10
some
pack of beans.
Tasmanian
I'd pay
pine lime.
$150. See, those seeds I give away so much. They're free. I just give away so much free seeds. It's a good strain. Yeah, my
But when
mate was
people
telling
find
me
out how
about it.
good they are,
Yeah,
I'm only kidding.
but it's like you may as well share out a good strain.
yeah, yeah.
I know what you mean though. That is hilarious.
So,
Got plenty of good strains out there.
how is life?
I don't think I've paid any more than $100 for 10 seeds on mine. Maybe $150 for a 10 pack, I swear. I can't even remember. And they were regs, F4 regs. From New 420 guy. I can't remember how much they cost. He's a South Australian grower. There's some good strains he's done. He's done some what's that one called? Tahoe OG, Blue Tahoe. It's blue cheese cross Tahoe OG. Bro, that one was 10 out of 10, phenomenal. Blue Tahoe OG. Man, I wish I could get those again. That's a strain to live for, Blue Tahoe OG. Blue cheese cross Tahoe. Short, fat plant, huge, bushy.
This cannabis is so good, man.
That's what you want, Hook. That's what we need. Did you manage to get that Oz or nah?
Last two Aussies been amazing quality.
That's good.
But also I had like almost an Aussie last week of various different kinds of cannabis for so you think you could grow.
Yeah.
And made that was beautiful. I gave it to another guy for testing. I'm not the main tester or the judge, but I'll be giving some feedback about those strains to the judge, just because you don't want it to be a biased decision, you know.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Because I'm not the judge. I'm only judging this cannabis strain.
Yeah.
So I gave a handful of nods. I said, nods 420. I said, can you smoke this? Let me know. But what I asked him is, well, I haven't asked him yet about what I want feedback on. He knows I want feedback on that, but I want to know what's a down point about it. Because occasionally you can, you know, as a judge, you can't just say too many good things. And I want to see if it lines with anything that I could possibly say, because it's very good cannabis. It's hard to judge cannabis that you feel like it could be a 10 out of 10, you know. You can't just give everyone a 10 out of 10, can you? It's a bit.
I do that too often.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of that. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
So what I propose though is a judging system of 25 points.
Yeah.
So how you get 25 points is ticking 5. So there's 5 points. There's smell, there's look, there's texture, there's affect, smell, look,
Yeah.
touch, or texture. That would be touch, effect, and there's one more, a couple more, or one more. So there's 5 points. But on each of those points, you would actually have 5 points. So to get the 5 stars out of the, for example, texture, all right, or touch, you would have to have a texture. You'd have to have, you know, certain things associated with the touch of it. You know, how it breaks, snaps, sound,
Exactly.
whatever. And that's how you get 25 out of 25. Because, like you said, it's too easy to give 10 out of 10 for everything. But if you could give,
Exactly.
instead of giving for each point 10, give 2 notes. So it's hard to actually get, you know, 100%. And it should be really hard to get 100% on cannabis. Look, touch, smell, texture, effect. You know.
Some strains miss the mark. I totally agree. But like, yeah, you know when you've got a good strain. You want to hold on to the genetics. I'm hoping legalization comes soon. I want to breed some Southern Lights again, get more beans. Beans. More beans. Phenomenal. I've got all these other strains that I've got saved that I need to breed back. But I'm gonna have to just go to Southern Lights again. Do the breeding project on that one. It's gonna be fun though.
Lots of work
It
that
should
can
be
be
all the
done.
same strain. I've only seen 3 different variations, and it's like they're all the same. They all smell exactly the same. They're just a little bit different. They're all the same smell though. One has mandarin, one's orange, one's just citrus lime. They're all citrus lime. The other ones have these back notes. It's a weird citrus. It's good though. Nice. I know. It's like a Calippo. But you want the Calippo that has no fucking orange in it. That's what I want. Read that out of there.
Good one, Wally. Good one, mate.
Oh, don't say that, Wally.
I like I like inappropriate jokes. And that's what I like about Wally. Inappropriate jokes that are just inappropriate. And that's the good thing about inappropriate jokes. I mean, of
I'm
course, there's
feeling
too
exactly how I know what you're saying. No, you go continue.
far. Of course,
That's
there is
too
too far, you know, and you get called out for that, you know. But you should always think about that. But that's all right. It was just a joke. Too soon, Wally. Too soon. Still
Too
alive.
soon indeed.
He's still alive, brother. Can't make jokes like that. But
Exactly.
that's what jokes about. Comedian-ish. I get it, man.
He changes on my level. Except he's the one who's sleeping.
He sure is. He sure
Been
is.
smoking the hash since the Aussie Grow show.
Yeah.
My mate joined mid Aussie Grow show. He came around.
Oh, did he? Your mate
Yeah.
showed you the Aussie Grow Show.
I was wearing this shirt when he came around. Didn't have time to change the shirt. And I was telling him about the show.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah,
he showed you.
No. He's just like local grower. That's all. It was quite hilarious for me to sit here and just wear this shirt the whole time. Little does he know. He's on the medical though as well. Do you know what he was telling me, Hook? You're gonna be outraged. Makes no sense. He had a friend who was licky sticked, right? And you know how Tasmania you have the clause where you can, drive and be fined? Because the bloke's doctor wasn't a Tasmanian doctor prescribing the cannabis, it doesn't count. So he still prescribed cannabis, but here's the thing: the law says if you're prescribed medical cannabis or by like authorized, the way that it says, he shouldn't have been done. Exactly, because they were saying
authorized to prescribing cannabis.
No matter who you go through, whether it's a Tasmanian doctor or a New South Wales doctor, they have to go through the TGA.
Well, okay. Does that mean, are you registered to be able to just prescribe anyone anywhere cannabis at any time? Or is there a proper process or legal
There's a
barrier?
Proper process.
Yeah,
got to pay money.
We wouldn't know. Yeah, we wouldn't know whether he was legal to operate in that area and just took advantage, as a lot of the cannabis companies have been doing, taking advantage of every avenue possible.
Exactly.
Every avenue possible.
But these people, they sign up through this thing, tell them they're Tasmanian, and there's no Tasmanian places to go through unless you go to a GP. You have to go to a GP, and the GP will probably say no. Every GP can do it. It's whether they want to know or not. Or they know enough about it. They're just idiots, GPs, man. Choose not to do this stuff when they should be doing this stuff. In the benefit of the people. It's just crazy, man. Do I have to change my doctor now because it's New South Wales? My doctor's New South Wales. So it's like, am I going to have the same situation if I was ever licky sticked and driving? That's the problem. Anyway, thoughts for another day. Hilarious though.
Saturday. There's a thing going on in the city right now in South Australia.
I can't believe it's Saturday. Saturday night, South Australian fever. What's going to happen when you and I jump off, Hook? Gear change is just going to be here.
I'm going to smoke some, probably go to bed. An early night, I'm stoned.
Same.
Go watch
It's
some
9 o'clock, man.
Netflix.
I'm going to sleep soon.
Go watch some Netflix. Find a movie to watch. Feet up. Just sleep.
I've smoked too many different types of strains.
I sleep when I'm tired, brother.
Yeah.
And wake up
when you're stoned, when you're tired, it's a whole different effect. When you're not,
Yeah.
when you're not tired and you're stoned, it's different.
Yeah.
Some weed can't make you tired. When you get so many different strains, it's just like...
That's right, Wally. That's my whole point, Wally. When I say about cannabis, this is my main point. Look, can look good, can taste good. Can smell good. But does it smoke good? Is the question. Does it taste good? Kind of thing. It's cannabis. Most cannabis just looks good. Sometimes people grow cannabis and it just looks bad. Like, surprisingly, it's terrible looking.
I've seen some really bad strains that look just so leafy, but when you smoke it, you're one nug and you just push.
No, 15 years ago, I
Good
never seen
sativa.
homeless people in Adelaide. Never seen
Really?
homeless people. Now there's homeless people everywhere.
That's sad though.
You know,
Poor people.
but they're disgusting bums. They're schizo people. And they just like
That's
park out their shit and purposely park, like lay down right where everyone has to walk. It's like, fuck off, you dirty fucking. That's what I feel
exactly.
like saying. One of these
Imagine
guys,
if,
though, tell you a story.
yeah,
I walked one of these past these guys. He said, "Oh, bro, can I get some money?" I said, "No, I had a big carton. No, sorry, man, I keep walking, but I had money." So I stopped and I turned around. I went back to him and said, "Hey, lad, I haven't got money, but come up here, I'll buy your feed at Macca's." And he goes, "Oh, no, I'm waiting for a pizza." So he'd already got money off someone else to get a pizza, but he was asking for money as he was waiting for a pizza. You know, so I realized, now, you're just a bum, like fucking scab.
but his money's his income is uncertain though. You know, you never know if he's gonna eat tomorrow. That's why he's
He
doing
was
it. I know
he
what you're
was
saying.
he was about 150 kilos.
Oh yeah, wow.
And my height. He wasn't. Yeah, it was food fat. It was like, wow, this guy's obviously eating and being just living on the streets, living it up on the streets. It might be comfortable for people to live on the streets that way, but not to
I
abuse other
never
right.
understand that, man. Jeez, that's crazy.
You know what? In Adelaide's the only city where you see fat homeless. They're
In
all
West
just
Australia, I've seen that
fat.
one
You
time.
know,
Wow, that's crazy. That's actually hilarious, though. Fat
they're well
homeless.
fed. Don't worry about that.
That's what's
Right?
good.
They're fatter than the pigeons. They're like the pigeons, mate. They get fed with the pigeons because the pigeons get fed like fucking good food.
Exactly. I had some green curry before with some broccoli. It's made me a bit nauseous. But I want to eat some more though, so I can toss up the decisions.
Yeah. Always. Every time I go clubbing, I look forward to a moment in the night when I go get a feed and I go get like 10 hamburgers, right? A
Yeah,
cheeseburger for like $2.50. And I go out and I give them a handful to like a family or something. Because usually, like, they're not homeless, though. They're just all out in the city and chilling. But, you know, they live as a family and money doesn't just grow on trees for them. They share everything and they get their money, kind of thing.
I know what you mean.
So if it's a homeless person, I give it to them. But it's good because $25, spending $25 for them is like $100. It's a feed. Like, yeah, we can nice warm
Exactly.
toasty meal going in the belly. It's way more than $5 can do for them.
That's good. Hook.
Too much choice. They got things to think about. Then if they don't have a choice, tell you what, well, you think on a full stomach, right? Think about what you want after a full stomach. So when you go shopping and go to the shop, have a feed before you go, so you don't fill up the trolley with garbage that you think you
Well
might
said.
want. If your stomach's full, you're not desiring anything.
Well said.
I think that might be the main reason for cruise 420 and not always drugs. It's assumed all the time that it's drugs, but not necessarily. Mental illness, some of it. Most don't. But they accept themselves before anyone else. That's for sure. Yeah, got it. On that note, Tasmania, cheers.
Cheers, Hook, for swinging through. Stay stoned. Enjoy your weed that you've got. I'm going to head off soon. I've got something in my eye and it's killing me. It's an eyelash.
High functioning alcoholic, indeed.
Bong on, Hook. Cheers to swinging through.
High functioning stoners. High functioning stoners?
Thank you, everyone, for choosing. I would fuck that right now. Cheers to Hook for tuning in. If you're watching Gear Change's channel and you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that like button. And if you can also donate $1 to $5, that'd be much appreciated. Gear Changer needs his fuel money to get around Australia. So help out in any way, shape or form. Small amount, $1 to $5 to help. So please give Gear Changer a little bit of money through the donation. It's not on the screen now, but you'll find a way to get there. You'll get there. Look through a few of his videos and it's usually the bottom of the screen. At the moment, he's just enjoying the weed, having a nap, a hash nap. Fall asleep as well. Beer. Hilarious. Bong on chat. Hilarious. Shout out to Spud Lee. Cheers. Shout out to DK. Brendan. Siga D. 420. Ooh. 420, 420. It's 9:09 Eastern Standard Time, Tasmania. Which way is my fan facing? The right way. It is facing the right way. Do I have more hash in my bowl? Oh, look how much hash I've got in my bowl. That's too much. That's like 8 cones. I don't need 8 cones right now. Oh. I just realized what percent is my battery on? No, I got 50%. So we're good. Might as well have it on ash cream. Oh, careful. The hash just stays alight. Burns as one big hash. Hilarious. CBG, CBG, CBG. Shout out to CBG. $9.20. 10 minutes has elapsed.
Oh.
G'day, gear changer.
I'm back.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
I am. I thought he'd been asleep for half an hour, have I?
Not that long, maybe 20 minutes, maybe half hour actually. You could be right. You could be right. Could be half hour. Hook left 10
That's
minutes
what
ago.
happens when you take that oil. That oil
The
fucks up
oil.
real quick.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Oh, fuck.
That oil is 10 out of 10. Wowee.
Wowee.
The hash is next level. Wonderful, wonderful. Baked off the biryani. Still got more left here. Come on, let's get through it. Let's get through it, Stuart. Stuart. Stuart Little. Stuart Little bit of hash.
Here's the mouth.
I love that movie. It's a good movie. Oh, Gear Changer. We're both. I fell asleep for 10 minutes as well before. When
Easier. Good on you.
yeah,
Yeah.
hilarious. It's good. Saturday Night Live. It's lovely. SA Elements, Greg 77, Ziggy D, Cloudscape, Jeff Papilla, DK Sloth Haze, Spud Lee, Big Old
Spuddy.
Bert. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
there's people there. Wonderful. I'm struggling to keep my eyes. I've got something in my eyes though, so it's like making it even harder. Biryani. There we go. Biryani scattered around the bowl. About 2 cones worth there. This is what happens when I move the tripod. Forward a bit. Back a bit. Down a bit. Cheers. Might be 3 cones worth of biryani here. Uh, 3. There is 3. From 8 to 3. So terpene rich. Flavor every time. Mm. Wow, the hash is phenomenal. You might not be able to see any of the smoke coming out because of the fucking thing right yeah. $30-watt fan. Very low wattage. I actually can't remember what wattage it is. I swear it's 30-watt. I want to get one of those wattage testers. See how much it's pulling. $9.30. Another 10 minutes has passed. Time flies. Wonder what everyone's saying in the chat. I originally bought this fan to put in a hydroponic tent, Cloudscape. I never did that. Just use it for everything else. This one was on eBay, sold as such. So there's another thing to note down, officer. They're not going to take a fan from me, you fucking idiot. A fan? Oh my god. They take my fan, I'm going to have a go at them. Fucking give me my fan back. Cunt. What are you doing? Just a fan. Bro, that's just mental. Why would they take a fan? Don't tease me. Just a fan. Jeez. I swear 30 watts is low. When you want a fan, you want one that's going to not use power. I don't know how much a pedestal fan uses. 150 watts? Must be less. Pedestal fan, surely 50 watts. Can't even remember, man. I wish it was. I swear it's 30 watts. This one's 30. Surely that's nothing. Oh, it's blowing the hash. You're kidding. It blew the hash out the bowl. Hang on, let me get that back. Hey, at least it didn't go on the carpet. Man, you're kidding. Can't even be bothered, I just leave it. Note to self, don't load the fan on the mix. Didn't even mean to do it. It's that powerful of a fan. It's on high. It's got medium, low. It's even got a little remote control it comes with. Can put a timer on it. Oh, 9 yards. Turn it on from across the room. 10 out of 10 fan. Swings. So all the stuff you need to do. Just a fan. Someone once told me a story that they had covered their hands over their eyes like this, and they were on acid, and they could see through their hands. I don't know about that, but I swear someone told me that. Imagine doing that. I couldn't even. Imagine even just looking with your eyes closed. Never opening it, but you can read out. I don't know. May as well pick up the hash before it goes on the floor. Oh my goodness, there's a lot that flew out. Flying hash.
Steve, Steve,
Huh?
you have company on your computer. It's still sitting
Uh,
there. Would
It
you
is
like to
very
say
late
good
at night,
morning?
almost 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Well,
I'm falling asleep as well
oh, it's 20 to
from the
9.
weed.
It's still sitting there waiting.
G'day, gear changer. It's all good. Glenda's just saying, do you reckon you want to close the stream?
Oh, this
It's up
is
to you.
telling me to close the stream. Somebody go to bed.
Yeah, it is 10 to 10. I mean, 20 to 10.
I've got more to do in the neighborhood.
Oh,
There. So would you like to say good night?
you don't know what to say what. Say good night. Yeah, good night, guys.
Cheers, gear
back.
changer, for having the stream. I've found my cone piece.
Oh, stand up, my legs are sore.
Spilt more hash on the floor. Unlucky.
Fuck that stuff fucks you up.
That's the way. They say g'day. That's the
Oh,
way.
oh. What's wrong, man?
Jeez. Hash. The last hash cone.
Oh, man. Oh. Oh.
Cheers, everybody, for tuning in.
Oh.
And go to sleep.
Hey?
He's still sitting there waiting.
Eh?
It's waiting.
Is someone there? As in backstage? Is Ziggy backstage?
Nah.
Yeah, that's all good. Today was 31 in Tasmania. Tomorrow's 18.
Well, that's a big
also
difference.
9 degrees to 18. Crazy. Won't tell me what the
Oh.
temperature is now.
Oh, gee. Oh,
You can be sick.
no. No. No.
I saw your comment, Bush Strange Journey. That sounds good. Oh, Budsville, USA. It's only legal in the ACT. But if you're on the medical, you can apply. Yeah, but I don't even know how to do that. You can grow somehow. Costs a lot of money there. But yeah, for the average person, it's taboo and you can't grow, which is the worst. Even in the ACT, and that's the only place you can grow. Small little state in the middle of New South Wales. Small little capital territory. Smack bang between Sydney and Melbourne.
It's still going, though.
Yeah,
The stream's still going. Don't call India.
Oh.
Sit down and say good night, please.
I think it's time I fucked off to bed.
Cheers, Gear Changer. Have a good rest of your evening. We'll see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your White Widow Afghan push. Stay snazzy. Have a good evening, Glenda, and shout out to you, Gear Changer.
He's gone, so would you like to say good night to everyone? Whoever's there, I don't know how many's on.
I'm gonna go, guys. You fucked. You didn't know I was only a little about it.
Would you like to turn it off now?
Yeah.
Mm.
Come on.
I don't know how to do it.
Okay. What time is it?
29. Just don't move it over there. Everything's getting wet.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Bugsville, ZD3.
And there's good time.
Thanks.
Somebody, have a good night, Paul. You can come back later when you wake up.
Hmm. Um, oh. Hmm. Oh, yeah, the price again, the other one.
No,
We'll make it coffee too.
Amy?
We'll have the coffee.
Oh, I'll make you
Oh,
coffee.
put this down
You close that down.
right now. My motherfuckers. Oh, fuck.